grew more and more, 65, 66, the bottom fell off. That led to the declaration of Biafra by late Jim, General Ojukwu. Is there any relief in sight? No. We are still insecure. Why then do you people keep talking about one Nigeria? Why are you holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? He has told you the truth. He has given you the portion. Take it. It might be bitter, but that is fact. You bring them home. Let's see how it will play out, because the action took place just yesterday. They say this is coming just a few hours after Plateau State Governor Simon Lalong begged the government and people of Ondo for forgiveness following the recent attack and killing of 23 people from Ondo who were passing through Jos. Reparations, reprisal attacks. It will never end. Do me, I do you, God not go vex. Then you come this morning without all those wondering, for all those watching, the coronation of bandits, their rehabilitation. I don't know how you rehabilitate those people, but I'm using your word. They are living in luxurious homes. They have their families well situated. Then the story this morning: bandits attack Nigeria Defense Academy, kill, abduct officers. Bandits attack the Nigerian Defense Academy in Afaka, Kaduna State on Tuesday. Daily Post gathered that the incident occurred this morning. Defense Academy. Defense Academy. Defense Academy. If you know what I'm talking about, Defense Academy, this is an institution where your soldiers are trained, and government came there and attacked them. Tell me the security you're talking about. Tell me what you have left. Tell me why you're still talking about safety when they can, with impunity, attack your defense and training institution. Where were the soldiers? They only know us. They only know the Biafrans. They only know Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They're only after killing us. But we tend not to understand what we are facing. And let's stay and watch. When they can do things like this, when they can defy everything, fearless about your troops, but they can attack, who is stopping them? Who is investigating them? But if it is you, they will shoot you at sight. Our youths are being killed. We just look at it as if it's an ordinary event. They are killing us. And you hear reports. 3 Biafran activists tortured to death at Ebonyi CID headquarters. These 3 IPOB members listed below and many others whose names shall be released later have been confirmed dead through excessive torture at the Ebonyi State CID headquarters. Obinna, Irregular, Onyame, Sydney, the deaths and many others are carried out under the instruction of Governor Degumahi on quest to destroy IPOB in Ebonyi. Most of IPOB comrades abducted in Ebonyi have been killed in cold blood by Degumahi's instruction. Hundreds of IPOB members are missing in Ebonyi. Comrades, the time is now. Degumahi must be held responsible for all these killings of innocent Biafrans. Do you see the parity there? None. Do you see the contrast? Yes. The Fulanis, the Muslim world, the jihadists, do these things just to get you. But your own men, your own fathers are busy killing their own. They are busy betraying their own. They are busy selling their ancestral lands, handing them over to the Fulanis. you will not be Muslim enough. They will kill you. This is why I ask you, do you know what you're doing? Where do you stand? Question yourself. Talking will not do it. Social media will not do it. Hypothetical answers will not do it. Hypothetical questions will not do it. Accusations without any substantive evidence will not do it. But we think we know. Thousand radio stations will not do it. Everybody wants to be a captain. Everybody wants to be a pilot. Everybody wants to be the leader. Everybody wants to be listened to. At the end, nothing is done. Nothing is accomplished. Are we listening? Are we taking our situation very seriously? Do we understand what we are facing? Do we understand the consequences of our behavior? What will happen when these people have their ways? Do we? We have so many ways of betraying ourselves. We have so many ways of shooting ourselves. We have so many ways of putting ourselves in a very uncomfortable situation. Nobody in his or her rightful mind will be talking about politics. We have two colleges. Those that are diehard, they are Biafrans. They don't have to belong to IPOB. Their own conviction, I am a Biafran first, and they will die Biafrans. I take nothing away from them. This, our struggle, has gone beyond personification. It is now the survival of a race, Biafrans. Whether you like it or not, whether you believe it or not, we are the ones that will, at the end of the day, give account of what we have done, our contributions, the role you played, either to make your race survive, or your negligence to see that your race is wiped out. Which role or what role did you play? Look at the insecurities. Look at the execution of judgment. Everything done is against you. But you cannot sit down, talk, hash out the plans, and carry it out. No. This person will run and come to the radio. This is the way it's to be on the radio. On the radio. Before you done, they know your plans. They know you have a problem. Take for instance all these people that go to church. You go to a pastor, you tell your pastor, my wife is denying me. What do you expect the pastor to do? Oh, thank you, well done. I'll fill the vacuum. And the next you say, pastor got my wife. You put your issues out there. And those that will take advantage will. Oh, my daughter is a millionaire. Is a billionaire. Who are you telling? Well, I'll start looking for her. I might get lucky. Let us shut up our mouth. Let us be matured. Let us understand that we are the ones that are under siege and find a way to unsiege the siege. Talking, wrangling, accusations, finger pointing, unconfirmed accusations, no evidence, just mere suspicion. You are guilty. Can we please change the way we think? Can we please follow instructions? People that are not accepted, people that are denied, must find a way to accept the inevitable. For the fact that you are denied does not mean you don't exist. You will prove to the world who you are. You cannot get that when you deny who you are. We have policy of tearing ourselves, but we don't see it. We don't see it. The call number is +1 484 767 0848 +1 484 767 0848. Whatever it is, may Chukwu Okike Abiama help sanitize us. The confusion be removed. We see what they are doing to us. We know it, but we can't focus. We can't say something and ensure it's done without somebody coming up to tell you how he or she thinks that thing should be done. The people you're talking to, the people you expect are listening to you, the people you think have a way of accommodating you will not. They will not. They don't care. And they will not care. They are out to destroy you. And they will continue until they have achieved their goal. It is you. It is you that will stop it. It is you that will realize that you are the target. And it will continue to happen until the day you wake up and say enough is enough. Our people are around. The diehards are there. They know. They have seen what our leader has been saying. They hear what our leader has been saying. They are now very, very hardened. Caller, your name and where you're calling from.
My name is Robert Peter and I'm calling from Madera, California.
Welcome.
Okay. I have a question to ask.
Go ahead.
My question is that what is the next action now? You know, what our people want to hear is action. Because I'm listening to the broadcast where you are saying how David Nye is killing IPOB member in Aberdeen State, killing their private. So for now, what is the next action?
The next action will come from the command. We have our leader, and from there, we know what to do. The decision will come based on the way they are handling our leader.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Mazi. Thank you, and God bless you.
God bless you too. Caller, your name and where you calling from? Caller, your name and where you calling from? Yeah, that call went in the wrong place, and it's through WhatsApp, and I got it. The call number is +1 484-767-0848. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
My name is good morning, sir, from here.
Welcome.
My name is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I'm here from Indianapolis. Mazi, thank you for the good work I do for people. Thank our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi, based on watching the TV this morning, look at what is going on in our land. It's a time I've reached where that all these evil governors and politicians in our land, they want to tell themselves the truth that the country is not going forward. Mazi, I went back, that's what I do yesterday, to listen to our leader broadcast from 2015. Mazi, I catch so many words here in what our leader teach us on this Radio Biafra. One thing that our leader said, what makes a woman be is the ability to reason properly and ask questions. And our leader came out 2017 from Kuje. And we see our leader praise the Almighty IPOB. The way they came out and protest, the way they came out, sit at home, do everything, even if they recognize our mothers from the coastal region, Uyo, at the festival that came out. Our leader is also teach us that Boko Haram we see today is when they kill their leader. Is when Boko Haram become what they are today. That IPOB is more deadly than Boko Haram. And our leader also taught us that if they fight him, we don't see him, we should hold Nigeria responsible. You know this thing now, our leader teach us. I come to realize what is going on now in this movement. And that's what God is doing. I come to ask, so our DOS came out and suspended the sit at home for now. But our people back home still sitting at home. And in that broadcast, 2017, our leader gathered the Biafra and said, what do you want? People say, Biafra. In our leader that say in Igbo, Abu Monyo Zimu. Careful neutral. Ne onye anywhere is a we say Biafra. And now our people see say they want to see our leader. They want to sit at home. And now DOS didn't say anything about the election now. And our leader broke when our leader is actually when our leader is with us. Every day leader coming out and be giving us what we need to know every day. And now, the some of our leaders that said that the way that I only praise IPOG, it is some of our leaders that will come and say now that we should suspend his freedom. I think most of people haven't been in a third world prison. We have been in third world prison in cell and prison. You know how it look like. I don't think somebody that have freedom in abroad. We said they should suspend what we give him freedom. And now, our people now, when you give somebody go, I can't take it out easily. And we have many people carrying gun the ESN in our land. Most of them are instead of graduates. Now they can't be free person. And now everybody now focus on this one, somebody didn't take coach, this one didn't take coach. But yesterday, somebody said they take coach, that our leader is there. You see what people will be So saying it against somebody that is working, if you don't know what somebody is doing, you keep quiet. Even the IPOB in Finland, 90% of them say they don't know about the memo, the coordinator issue to the world. Why destroying ourselves? Please, my question this morning now, because we are asking questions now. US, please tell us what else we do, because our leader is bigger than already like politician. We haven't talked about how our leader travel to Kenya without phone call, without ticket, nobody call. Even me, I'm not our leader. I can't travel without somebody not know where I'm going. Without my house, those questions. And our leader said before in our broadcast, there will not be election, alive. Okay? And now, if we suspend the election, the sit at home, which means indirectly election will going to hold. So it's based on what you are teaching us in Radio Biafra. I was asked question. What makes me yesterday I spent more than 22 hours listening to Anita. I can't ask you a question. Thank you, sir.
Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Hey, Mazi, good morning. Mazi, this is Mazi Mukamara.
Welcome.
Yeah, my brother, thank you this morning. May God bless you, bless our IPOB, bless our DOS. My dear brother, I thank you so much as you bring up your time all the time to come on be on the radio to let us know what is happening. Only one thing I have to say today is, please, our people, our Biafran people, let everybody forget about anything about. Let's focus on to say or to plan how our leader will come out. Let's stop attacking each other. Our people should understand that some people coming on the comment section or on the social media trying to make this issue going up and up and up and up. Some of them are not Biafrans. Some of them are Biafrans, but they are the people that always getting some change from all these politicians to do all these things. But sometimes our DOS, you people should not be listening to what people say on the social media. Focus on what you're doing. Leave people talking. Look at this thing be happening. We're talking about, I suspend this person. Sit at home, I suspend it. Let's forget about this and focus. You have already said that we should suspend sit at home. People that hear it have had it. But other people are doing it because they love them, they have our leader. I don't want DOS to think that they disrespect them or they doesn't listen to them. This is the anger. Because why our people are doing this is because they never hear from our leader. They never hear him. Even the first day they brought him, they cover his face. So my dear brother, when people are doing something out of their mind, leave them alone. You're not the one feeding them. They're feeding themselves. They decided to start home. Why can't our DOS focus on a different thing? Let's leave all these things. You take oath, take oath. Take oath, why are we bragging on all these things? And another thing is this issue of talented. Let them look into it and know the truth. We can't be doing this in this boy that is in the bush. We need to eat. We are here enjoying our wives, enjoying our children. These people are in the bush suffering, and somebody will be holding the money. Why our sister holding this money for? What is her reason? What is her motive of holding this money? If she needs peace and she wants this Biafra to come, immediately they started saying about this thing. What my sister could have done is, okay, Mazi, I don't want trouble.
Mazi, we don't try people on the media. I don't want it. I don't condone that. What should and what shouldn't have been done. Leave it for the DOS. Let them deal with it. We know we have a legal team. We have all these things. Let them deal with it. We don't. This is part of the distraction we are talking about. What should and what shouldn't have been done. We know but just avoid.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, if the DOS want to handle this, you should not bring up they will call Colonel Linton and say, Darlington, listen.
Mazi, I just told you, no, let it go. Let them do it.
So, okay, let me end my word. Please, my dear people, please, Let's forget about all we are saying about anybody. Let's focus on what can we do so that we can see our leader. Please, my dear brothers and sisters, please, DOS, take over what you're supposed to do and forget about what people are saying on the social media. Please, focus on your job. Please, my dear brothers. We should not behave like other people that left us, because when people want to talk the truth, they started suspending them. So they should stop this. For we not to think like they want to behave like other people. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Anything, this is just like what I said. People have their own thought, what they think should and shouldn't happen. We have administrative body, and that is the DOS. They have the authority of looking at issues. Let them deal with it. And the moment we learn to focus on other things, the better off we will be. The moment we learn focusing on our own issues and leave the administrative aspect of it to those that are in charge, the better off we will be. Caller, your name and where you calling from. Caller, your name and where you calling from.
Okay.
We are listening. We are listening. Are you there? Something is wrong with your line. You're not coming through. Hello?
Are you hearing me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Are you hearing me?
Yes, go ahead.
I'm hearing you.
Go ahead. You called. Go ahead.
Thank you. Reference word, I want to read our psalm for today, the 24th of August. So our reading will be taken from the book of Psalm 85. And I read, and it says,
Can you go ahead? We are listening to you.
said, from the fierceness of thy anger, of our salvation, and cause thy anger toward us to cease. Will thou be angry with us forever? Will thou draw out thy anger to all generations? Will thou not revive us again, that thy people may rejoice in thee? Biafrans, show us thy mercy, O Chukwuka, and grant us, Biafrans, thy salvation. I will hear what Chukwuka, our God, will speak, for he will speak peace unto his people and to his saints. But let them not turn again to folly. Surely his salvation is near than that fear of him. That glory may dwell in our land of Biafra. Mercy and truth are meet together. Righteousness and peace have kissed each other. Truth shall spring out of the earth, and righteousness shall look down from heaven. Yea,
our God shall give that which is good, and our land shall yield her increase. Righteousness shall go before him, and shall set us in the way of his steps. This is our reading today, the 24th of August. Dear friends, those that are with me, joining us in this message our leader have given unto us, to be reading from the book of Psalms, verse 1 to 150. Today is another day. We must glorify the Lord. Today is another day of appealing to Almighty Chukwukabia, because it is only Him that will give us our requests. According to His word, He said it is only Him that will grant our request. Therefore, we pray and urge you that the Chukwukabia pray in the name. Grant us our requests, and look not our iniquity. Look not upon our sins. Look not upon our faces. Look not upon our evil ways. But let mercy be granted unto us. That is with peace for the people of Biafra. Make them sense that they might fear thee and understand your ways. Give them salvation that we are praying today, that your glory may be glorified in all the land of Biafra. That show us mercy and truth, even when we have sinned. Because of thee, Daddy, we are still alive tonight, today. Depending on wherever we are, Biafrans, because He is righteous God, and He has found one that is righteous among us. For that He says, He will not destroy us, and let us not destroy ourselves. Father, Chukwukabia, we pray, Immortal Father, hold us that we might not fall. Hold us tight that we might not forget Thee and follow the word. We pray, Mighty Father, that all our supplications shall be granted, including our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is in the hand of the enemy, DSS, in the dungeon of Nigeria. That we are pleading and bringing him before thee, your throne of grace. That show mercy and grant him his heart desire, that he will be able to lead us to the land of the free. According to his vision you are giving to him, according to the vision you are giving to most of us, according to the vision you are giving to men of God who have interceded all over the world, all around the clock, for the glory of your name. That because of that, Lord God, grant us our freedom, and may your name be glorified. In the mighty name of Chukwukabia we pray. You see? Thank you, Mazi Nnamdi. My name remains Pastor Warrior, calling from Denmark. God bless you, and thank you for this opportunity you are giving me to air our view with our Father Chukwukabia. God bless you, and thank you, dear friends worldwide.
Thank you very much. Thank you. We do the needful actually to move forward. The call number is +1 484 767 0848. +1 484 767 0848. Caller, your name and where you calling from. Caller, your name and where you calling from. Good morning and welcome.
What is your brother pastor? The analysis today is so insulting just like others.
You're low. I can't hear you.
My head.
I can't hear you.
I say, how come?
Start all over. Start all over.
Okay, Mazi. I say, I want to appreciate you because your program is very insightful, as has always been. So as you were making the analysis, many things were going through my head. I say, how come that people that are asking for peaceful sovereignty of Biafra are being killed, whereas people who have killed thousands of people in Nigeria, both in the north and in our area. They are freeing them and integrating them, like you say. That means the Nigerian government knows the terrorists. After killing, tomorrow they will come out and say they have repented, they and the family. That means they know them ab initio. And it beats my imagination when you see politicians from the Biafra land working to satisfy these same enemies that are killing our people. I don't just know. Sometimes I think, I don't know. It seems as if I want to go nuts in my head. How come that this, not only injustice, this massacring of our people that are innocent, whereas the North, the Fulani, are indulging in terrorism and killing? These politicians are not seeing this thing. Or is it that they have different brain? Is it that the God that created them is a different God from the God that created us? Is it that the injustices and the killing of our people, is it that they are not seeing it? I don't know. Is it that they are living in another world? My head was just, as if there was catalyst in my head going nuts. I don't understand. All this impunity going on against our people, and only one man in our own time came out and said, this thing must have to stop. No wonder you don't blame our people when they do not sit at home. Our people have seen this thing as a privilege that nobody will be able to do what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has done for us. A single man, single-handedly came out to die for our sake. No politician have been able to do that. Since we were born to death, nobody have had our interest in his heart or her heart as a politician or traditional ruler or leader, whatsoever categories of leader, except this man from Al-Faruqi. No wonder our people at home are deviant, that they want to continue until they release our leader, because they understand nobody can do what this man is doing for us. That is just the truth. We should not be talking about the bush. Nobody so far as we know now that can be able to do what our leader is doing. The man that saw what is being done against his own people, and he said this injustice is too much. We can't bear it. Whereas the other people are in the National Assembly in Abuja being stupid, stealing, serving the slave masters, accepted willingly to be puppets, and they want to use their own people as scapegoat. They kill us, they give us up as sacrificial lamb. See what Ozodimba is doing. See what Obiano is doing. See what Umahi killing their own subjects because they were opportune to be chosen by the same enemy and make them stooges, and they think that the status quo will remain forever. It's not going to remain. They will continue to push their people until one day the people you are pushing will rise and say, today either we die or we get our freedom. And we have come to that point. Our people, you see, most of what you see our people are doing now, the message that you people have been preaching over the years has sink into our people's subconsciousness. You know, it takes our people time to wake from their slumber. But if they wake, if they follow you, they cannot go back. That is what is happening to the psyche of our people now. Because they know if we get it wrong, what is it that we will do that will work? Nothing physically to them that they have discovered that is going to work, apart from what they think in their mind now that they are doing. And I think in that regard, maybe the DOS has to go to the drawing board and think of other things that can be implemented that maybe be able to divert the attention of the people from that. But if not, I tell you, the way I see Biafra land, the majority of the people you see that are observing this thing are not even members of the IPOB. That is to tell you that the whole of Biafra have accepted this man to be their leader, and they have supported him to go and restore Biafra, because you cannot remain in this circle of bondage in the name of one Nigeria. None is step Nigeria. Geographical location. When do we have to come and say we want to free ourselves? Those that we should be looking up to are busy playing politics, using their own people as a sacrificial lamb, as scapegoat, to the detriment of the people. Then they are benefiting because they have remained servitude and remain the people use. So in a nutshell, our people must remain together, and we have seen every reason that we must support this struggle, more especially our ESN, and IPOB entirely. Biafra must come in our own time. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have is still in us discipline that will never go back. Dr. Alozie, thank you very much and God bless Biafra.
God bless you too. God bless you too. Call your name and where you calling. The line is the phone number is +1 484 767 0848. Caller, your name and where you calling from. Caller, your name and where you calling from. Good morning.
Tomorrow be better than always. Yeah, Mazi, I remain a chronic. The hair from Omaka, on the province of Biafra land. I'm resident here in Poland for time being. The Union remains our leader, and every other protocol is duly observed. Mazi, for those people calling themselves One Nigeria, Mazi, I don't even know if you saw the video of the late Buhari's son's wedding 2 days ago. Did you see that picture? That video, Mazi?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. You know, more than believing that idiot there is Buhari. Let them go and watch that video. I saw that the imposter was behind, but who represented that his son was Atiku Abubakar. And then there you will see the bandits. The bandits we are talking about, all of them are there, staying in front with their guns. When we tell our people that anything in that Zoo country, for the north, for the government, all of them are Boko Haram, all of them are suicide bombers in the neck, even the one they carry in the womb. Now, the so-called the politicians from Biafra land, especially from Igbo extension, you can see what is happening in Biafra land. And lest I forget, I am going to forward you the checkpoints from Enugu to Omaya, Abia alone. Probably announce it, and I must make sure I finish that job this week. All the 11 states of Biafra land, from Bayelsa to what, all of them we are going to mention all of them because people don't know what is happening around. If Adiwani is there, bringing people to kill his people, 2 days ago he went to abducted the media head of Enugu, Ikechukwu. If Adiwani must release that boy, he must release that media head with the landlord. And the wife he adopted, the wife that gave a birth, just a 1 week old baby. For you to see that these people are Boko Haram, these people are bandits. They took the woman, leaving the 1 week old baby behind. You can see that people don't have conscience and they know what they are doing in Biafra land. Mazi, if you give me time, I am going to mention the checkpoints alone from Enugu to Umaya. Mazi is uncountable, and what is telling us the most now is that the normal bus stop on the checkpoint and the stable size, later they will sit there and do it in another place, and then when they are living there, they will let the road close like that, and a lot of accidents in Biafra, and people are dying now. So what we shall concern ourselves now is two things from you to make sure that this cow that is coming back in Biafra land, because cows goes with these earthmen. They are everywhere in Biafra land now. And the second one, Mazi, you see this cow, you see the checkpoint, only the vow, and Omombra election, I don't call it Omombra. These three things must be put in place. We can never allow checkpoint to return to Biafra land. They are coming now very deadly, the worst, more than ever before. And the these people that are pushing cars, they are building houses now. They are building on what we have given out before. Simply because they put on this side. That is why they are claiming everywhere. They want to inaugurate Sultan. They want to do this, they want to do that. And the Eastern governors are watching them. And by tomorrow, when people arise over them now, you will see the same idiots coming to protest and protecting them. They should do the need for now because there are a lot of anger in Biafra land. I don't want to talk about this. Is what I want to concentrate now. US are taking their our senator in Biafra regime. The DOS, our senator, is an institution. They know what to do and they know what to do. Our own is to follow whatever that they cannot do what we do. It's our own settlement. It's our own settlement that our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Yes, but you know how I'm sure that 101% right we follow suit. Before I drop, somebody called your platform yesterday and he said the ITEM radio. ITEM radio is on 102.1. If you need the channel, you should go to 102.1. ITEM radio is on. It's only Omar that has some problems. Probably within the week, I don't know. We'll look into that, and that is coming up before the end of today. Mazi, I leave it to Admin Chronic. Thank you.
There we go.
There was sir.
The call number is +1-484-767-0848 +1-484-767-0848. Caller, your name and where you calling from. Your name and where you calling from.
Hello.
Good morning. Go ahead. We are listening.
Yeah. Evening. Good evening, dear friends, and good evening, my veteran. I just want to say a very big thank you for what you are doing, and the way you anchor your program is slightly different. That shows that you have experience of what you're doing. Just like what I usually used to say. Now, the devil is trying to succeed by using deception to distract those of them that made themselves available as an instrument to destroy the foundation of IPOB. But I just want to tell them that they are with the wrong people because we are fanatical. Even if it is, Biafra must surely come. Because, Mazi, what I want us to do now is to be focused and not to be distraction, and not to be distracted. Number one is proper information. Because when people are not properly informed, they will be deformed from every ramifications or every section. Let us be mindful of what we give out, because the input determines what happens or the actions that is taking place, especially in this our radio, this hallowed platform. We cannot be working like people that are using social media. They are now playing and we are follow suit. They are not doing things, but before they follow us, they inculcate from IPOB, Radio Biafra. And these days, we are following those of them from the social media. Does this thing right now going to move us forward or backward? And there are some certain informations at this critical time we are in. There are some certain informations that don't need to a kind of air as of this moment. That such a thing will cause a what they call damage, which we don't do. The people that are trying to do those things don't have what they call damage control. Instead of that, that thing will be destroying a lot of things. What am I trying to tell you? This type of something happens 2015. But the situation was totally controlled till 2017 when our leader comes out and the office was handed over to him. This one is not even up to 2 months. And it's like this. What if this thing gets to 1 year or 2 years? Where are we driving at? What are we giving out to people? What informations Are we receiving or digesting? Are we digressing? Or are we moving forward? So what I'm trying to say right now, many of us, we talk too much, we don't have any action. Fulani and the cows, even roadblocks are in everywhere now. We are busy following social media, even giving out some certain rooms that will cause damage. So, anyway, I cannot go back because I started this very struggle since 2012.
Thank you very much, my
There is no going back.
Thank you.
Another thing I want to do is I want to say that our radio is the only weapon. Let all our radios now start working. Even if there is still another thing we can achieve. For our Nigerian road, we have done this only on television.
Thank you.
Physically, it's not working. Let all our radio start working.
Thank you.
Even in Calabar, in Hawaii, everywhere. The couple of guys will go now. What we achieve now that our leader.
They are working now. Sorry, I gotta get other people. We have to go. The radios are beginning to work, and I hope they do more. Okay, it's trying. Please, okay, we need those radios working. We need them. Because that is what we need to have done. Call your name and where you calling from.
Calling from Zoo. The Zoo itself. My name is Kelechi. Mazi, good afternoon from the Zoo. My fellow Biafrans, I greet you. In a time like this, now we are all thinking our way out. I greet everybody. Mazi, there is something that is happening in Nigeria that make those of us who live in Nigeria hate Nigeria. I'm just going to give you that before I conclude. One of those things is this. In Nigeria, the people will be crying and say to the government, we need light. What we want is light. But the government will say, we will never give you light. And instead of, when you cry too much that you need light, do you know what government will do? They will increase the tariff, the light. They will increase the tariff and make it more. The price will become much. They will not give you light. That is what we are suffering from Nigeria. And that is why people are complaining about Nigeria. When people cry, we want road, government will say, we can never build road for you. And when you get up to build road, they'll come and arrest you and say, why did you build road? And that is why some of us don't like Nigeria. When people are crying, there's no hospital, there's no security. Government will never provide hospital or security for you. But if you go and open chemists, you will be arrested. If you go and create a security for yourself, they will call you bandit. And the man says, I'm sorry to say that thing is coming into our leadership. Because people have been crying and said, this is what people want to. Let us be doing this. Our leader said it last year, 2017. Before I drop Naka, give me another one. Instead of our leadership to listen and say, okay, let us review this thing. Before we come to other, it's 2 weeks now. It's 2 weeks. And there is no any other action in place that we are seeing. Before we stop this one, fine. I think this is what these people are crying for. They want to be showing the whole world, or even in Nigeria. Every day, even if Nigeria is not losing, the Southeast government is losing because the flavor in my state, neighboring state, is complaining that they are losing money, that they will stop the madness. If not, at least they are losing something. And instead of our leaders could come up and say, okay, people have been complaining. And sometimes I say that some people say, people who say stay at home. And see, I'm not encouraging those who disobey the order. I'm not supporting you. Maybe you are hearing my voice and you say you will go, you sit at home on Monday. I'm not supporting you. But what I'm saying is that Biafrans have been saying in their mind that instead of you even declare one day, make it 3 days.
so that these governors will know that we are not happy with them again. Or you bring another man. Everywhere you go now, there is checkpoint. Checkpoint is now returned. Killing Fulani herdsmen that return in the farm. They are destroying things. All of these things, none of them, we are not, the officers our leader was fighting against have all come back. And there are people who left the leadership on their shoulder before it was taken. These things have come back now. People are going to the farm again. These are the things that our people should look into, because when a child is crying and pointing at them, very soon now, like I said now, Anambra State, they are doing campaign secretly from house to house, doing campaign from one place to another. Very soon, they will start a nation. This is what we will be fighting against, because sometimes when I hear English and they say lawyers are doing this with the court, we have case in this. Are you having case with court with Fulani people? Does Fulani understand what law look like? Do you think they give a damn of what happened with their sanctions from now to eternity? Those who are talk to Fulanis. Those people are selling arms to Fulani to kill us. We don't have access to buy arms, and we cannot do anything. Every day we come on this radio and talk, and they keep their laugh, and they keep doing what they are doing with the politicians we have in our land, that is benefiting from what we are suffering from. Until if we can't get this international community to tell the zoo to give us a referendum, can't we also tell this international community to give us the way they are giving the zoo, so that we can face these people man to man, one on one, and they pursue the flavors that we have as governors in our land, because they are our problem. Because as the Fulanis are back, they say they have banned open grazing, starting from Golden God no, till now they are back, and checkpoint, they themselves are bringing checkpoint and they putting from one place to another. Then until we get the bull by the horn, we are going nowhere. And that is the reason why I look as if on Mondays people don't want to come out of the street, not because they are disobeying, but they are trying to send the message to the leadership of IPOB that we the people, this is what we want, and we don't expect you to treat us the way they are treating us in Nigeria. God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you. Caller, your name and where you call from. Your name and where you call from. Caller, your name and where you call from. Good morning.
Yes, thank you. Good morning. This is my man Ugo Onyejaka. I am the national PRO of IPOB here in the United States. I reside in Washington, D.C. I am from Amibo in Olo, Amibo home of the Tiger, and Amibo home of King Georgia. And thank you again, Mazi, and I thank God Almighty for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi, I want to address the Biafrans, and that is relatively to the our DOS. So what happened, what I'm talking about now is one, the DOS, like just like our father, you as a parents, you have your children. The Nnamdi Kanu started nurturing us from when we were little, and then now we are in the teenage, we become a young adult. When you are a young adult, then you make decision by yourself. Your father can tell you what to do. Your father can give you all the reasons why you should do that. But you, now, you have sense. You have to know what is right and what is wrong. And the father, when the father is talking to you now, the father will know, oh, well, then I am giving you my advice and this is what I'm supposed to give you. But it is not for you. So that is the way it is in this thing that we are talking about, that the DOS they are doing. DOS have done their job. Their job is just to tell us what Onyembi said. And now we have grown. Onyembi have nurtured us to the extent that we know what is right and what is wrong. And we know exactly what we are doing. I'm not saying that we should not obey the DOS, but DOS will not say that we disobey them. Onyembi cannot say we disobey him, but definitely as a teenager that has the blood that is boiling in you, and you know that you've been treated so bad, and you know that what is going on is not the right thing, and you feel that this is exactly what you have to do. It's an individualized decision that you are making. Nobody is going to count it against you. So what I am saying is that We are fighting this war because of our plight, the preservation of our life. Our life is in danger. Believe me, our life is in danger. Even in all your communities, even in every family, the parents are there to tell you, now, okay, you have to be very cautious of what you do. But as a young man, you know exactly what you want. The only way you can just put your thing across is just to tell them how angry you are. And this is what you are doing. And this is the reason why, definitely even here in America, in the politics, you say the president, when the president introduced something to the people, and then you will just watch and see the reaction of the people. If the people say no, what you said is not good, then he will calmly, he will just stay, in the middle and say, well, I have told you what I'm supposed to tell you, but whatever it is, we've got to revisit it. It's a political statement. You cannot, nothing is written on the stone. We have to revisit whatever that is going on. We have to put pressure, because we cannot say, okay, let us sit down and wait. We are not waiting for anything. Look at what is going on with Sunday Igboho. The Yorubas, they have done everything that they can do. They have supported everything, even to the extent of going to the Republic of Benin, just to go over there and stand by Sunday Igboho and make sure that that man was free. Look at what is going on in the north. The killing and everything that is going on in the north. The way they are killing people, and then if you open up, because they cannot let you see what is going on in the north. If you're watching their radio, if you're watching their television, if you're watching everything CNN, you will not know what is going on in the north. But it is the people in the north that will tell you that things are falling apart and north is gone. For them just to go to the soldiers' barrack, for them to go and attack, that is what they call the bandits. But these are Fulanis, these are the herdsmen, ice swag. These people, these are the people that they have attacked, the military, the soldiers. They went over there at night at 3 a.m. and attacked them and killed some of them. And then we think that we are free. So the thing that I'm telling you is that our problem are our politicians. You know it very well. You cannot tell people who will not tell, that we are not getting our thing together. We have already, everybody now. 99% of the Biafrans are fighting for their liberation. They know that individually our lives are in danger. They know that no matter whatever it is, this is not a playing game. You can see all these things like all these stupid people that are coming in the social media and making noise. Definitely they know that when they are shooting, when they are killing, they don't care if you are Biafra or if you are not a Biafra. They don't care if you are an IPOB or not. But when they do that, they will kill you. They will kill your family. So it's not something that we say, you are an IPOB. No, it's not about it. We have gone beyond IPOB. We are talking about now our collective existence in that contention. And this is what we're talking about. So what am I saying? I am saying that our problem are the politicians. Look at our politicians. How many of these bandits, how many of the Boko Haram, how many of the herdsmen have you seen the governors, the senators in the north? How many of them have then jumped out and then start to kill? No. What they do is that they will just negotiate with them. They will just say, okay, we have forgiven you. We want to reintegrate you in the system, and you have to go into the military. This is what they're doing in the north. How many of these agitated people that are in the jail? That is where you come about the south. How many governors are against them? Have you seen any Yoruba governor or any governor from the west that have come and talked against Sodibo or have come and talked about Yorubas? No. But why is it that our politicians, from the senators to the governors and everything, this is what you have to ask yourself. So the thing now is that with all this anger that we are feeling, and the fact that we have not seen Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who are the people that are responsible for that? That is our governor, our senators and everything. So once we are thinking about this, sitting at home, as we are thinking about closing the market, definitely we have to know that this fight now have come to an individual, because it is about your life, your existence as a human being. It affects everybody. So you have to do what you have to do as a man. And then you have to go after all these moves, all these moves that we have, and they call the saboteurs. Because they are fighting against our collective interest. That is what you should understand. There is nothing that we have done for them just to fight against us. What is it that we have done that they are killing us? Because for every decision they have made by bringing the police and bringing the soldiers in our thing, it is just to come and kill. Our place has become a hunting ground. No one knows who is going to die. Who knows whom they're going to kill at any time. So that is what I am telling you. You have to shine your eye to know that we are not in politics.
Thank you.
We are not in this is not IPOB problem. This is not Biafra say or this. This is our collective existence and the killing that they are hunting us like animals. So why am I saying? I am saying, please, you have to join together because you have to do your job. I am calling on the working people. I am calling on the market people in the Otuanicha. I am calling the market people in Ariare. I am calling on all our people. You have to get there and do what you can do for Biafra. Let us get real. We have assigned to you that you have to get the radio station, that is the transmitter, in your place. You are in the market, you can come together and contribute money, little money, and make sure that you saturate your place, because that is the weapon. The most potent weapon is this radio. And this radio, when you hear it, then definitely that means that you are winning the war. Because it is a war that you are going in the detail. When they continue hearing you and seeing whatever they are doing, that means that you are winning. So I am calling upon you, please. Do your own. This one is your assignment. That all the places in where you are, in the market, because you start in the market and you tell your market, and what do? You don't have any other news. But if you continue listening to Radio Biafra, we give you the international news, we give you everything that is going on around you. So that is the assignment we have given to you, that you have to make sure that radio transmitter is winning the neighborhood. Again, for the ESN, please, I am begging you, do your needful. Just go ahead and contribute to the ESN. Because this ESN, this is the reason why these people are coming and putting the roadblock. Your life is in danger without the ESN. Your mother cannot go to the farm. So please, let us contribute to the ESN. So, you forget about all this misunderstanding. In the family, we have a misunderstanding. But our collective interest is bigger than that of misunderstanding. And everything is working out for us. The DOS are doing their job. Every connectors are doing their job. The finance people are doing their job. It is a misunderstanding that is going to be fixed. And it is fixed already. Because America, United States have taken the bull by the head. And then we have said that the Biafra and the IPOB will be alive and we will just achieve whatever we want to achieve. America have taken over. That is what it is. So, Mazi, please, if you want to donate, I am urging you to go to our website. And that website is www.ipobinusa.org/donate. www.ipobinusa.org/donate. Mazi, thank you and God bless you.
God bless you too. We have 10 minutes to go. What are your name and where you calling from?
Well, good evening, Mazi. Let's go, God bless you. Bless the hope as well as the town who are working assiduously to restore the kingdom of God on earth. My name is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Also, I'm about the one with the local government, Biafra land. But I don't have much to say. But what I want to say, US, we recognize you. We hear you for what your people are doing for us. We hear everybody that assisting our viewers and our director. But what I want to say, Mazi, see, Anambra election, they are kicking what the politicians are doing. They are doing indirectly campaign, house to house, church to church. But we have some churches and the name of the churches that they are doing campaign there in their churches. Yes, I want to order them. Let them think critical what to do to stop Anambra State election. If we didn't stop Anambra State election and Anambra State campaign, if these people will think that we are just joking, we are just in radio talking. Let's think critical to stop campaign, to stop Anambra State election. If we don't do it, they will think that we are just here playing. Because if somebody wants to do that, some will say you just went and do on your own. Let's do something in one umbrella, that they will know that we do this thing in one umbrella. Let's do it. That's where I'm going. Because now they have been campaigning secretly inside it, and they have already produced hunger in the land. When you give somebody 20 naira, 20,000, 10,000, 5,000, 2,000, that person will strain his conscience. If he doesn't stop this Anambra State election, my brother, I think I am saying that they are going to. In fact, I don't want to talk much. May God bless you.
God bless you too. What are your name and where you calling from?
Thank you, Mazi, the policy.
welcome. Go ahead.
Thank you so much. Good evening to you, my beloved brothers and sisters, dear friends and lovers of freedom all over the world. Listen up our Heavenly Father, Chukwu Okike continue to be our strength. My name is Sugo. I want to say something, Mazi. See, there are some announcements that is important for everybody to hear, because the evil ones are jubilating because our leader, they think that they have caged our leader. So for that reason, they will return back where they chase them out. At the Enugu province, there is a place called One Day Hill. People that reside in Enugu, they know at Ugungo, One Day Hill, Ugungo. This morning, Fulani Jihadist Allah at Eastern Security Network, out of our bush, they decided that the location which they would choose, and they came down all the way from Futajelon to occupy that bush, Ugungo, One Day Hill. They are also, according to the information, they are numerous. There's so many of them. Up to 200 Fulani with AK-47 in our bush. We are telling these people that if you want to live in our land, you must go and hire a house, just like every other human being, inside town, not inside bush. So I'm using this opportunity to tell people that is listening to me now that they are trying to return back all the whole places to where our leader gave order to chase them out inside our bush. This morning, they relocated to at One Day Hill, Ugungo. If you know this place, I'm talking to you now, there is Fulani in their numbers having AK-47 in our bush. Your brothers and sisters, they are hearing Radio Biafra. And we are telling them that this evil seed that all of you are planting, you are planning to take away our land. We are saying you can never take our land. And we are here. We are firm. And we can never give up. I am using this opportunity to tell the zoo government to call Nigeria and their partners in crime to release our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, a man that the only crime he commits is saying the truth. It's the reason why Biafrans refuse to allow this prophet to be killed. We can never. If all will die. We are not happy. Release our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He's innocent. Release him unconditionally. You commit extraordinary rendition against him. You kidnap him from Kenya. And you hide your own. You hide your own. You care so much about your own. We are telling you this can be generation. We can never back up. We must be our brother's keeper. Mazi, thank you so much. I greet our brothers and sisters, our DOS. Remain firm. Do not be angry, our people. Do not be angry with DOS people because they are doing their work. Then our DOS members, please, we love you so much. Remain firm.
Thank you.
Biafra and Uganda. Thank you.
Thank you. Caller, your name and where you calling from. Go ahead.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah,
good morning, sir. Thank you so much for the good work you're doing for us. It seems like this is the only radio right now in the absence of Dr. Peters that is actually making a lot of sense in what we're doing. I thank you for the opportunity given to me, and I'm going to be very, very straightforward, and I'm going to be honest with you. Let me thank Mazi IKECHUKWU from Nigeria. Also thank Mazi Meta from India for such a wonderful contribution this morning in their various submissions. I want to say one thing here. The very first time I called you, I said one thing. Vox Populi, Vox Dei. The voice of the people is the voice of God. I said, now we find ourselves in a very big quagmire. That quagmire or crossroads, we created it ourselves. We shouldn't look at any other person. It's not the social media. The social media is only reacting to what's happening. Because the event precedes the comment. That's been said. And for those who are going to the social media to listen to all this gossip and then coming to Radio Biafra to be splitting hair, please do not come here and bring whatever you had in social media. You are the one that went there in the first place, and you are helping to disseminate their information or carry the rumor also here. Remember, when I'm telling you now where you. That's been said. My brother, people are talking and complaining and pointing hands in one place. I would like people to listen very carefully. Without the 7, if you have 70 or 50 million people that are supporting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they are not in diaspora. They are in Biafra now. They are the strength of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They are the strength of DOS. Without these people, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is irrelevant. Without these people, DOS is relevant. It's irrelevant. Therefore, you must not ignore what they're telling you. That's one. The other thing is this. Please, I beg you folks in the radio, do not stop anybody from voicing his comment or his ideas, because there is nothing they can say that is not out there in social media or that is not being said. Because if you muzzle up people from talking, I'm not pointing any finger at anybody right now. If you muzzle up anybody from talking, they will seek alternative way to be able to say what they want to say or disseminate the same information you prevented from here. So it hasn't solved any problem. But rather, engage them and engage them properly. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a good example of what I'm saying. I remember okay from Britain. He let him voice out all the nonsense he was voicing out. You remember people that call what we are doing as white noise. You let them say or whatever they have to say, engage them in a constructive argument to be able to defeat them and defeat their ideology. And that will vary for the last time. Mazi, let me finish with my last comment and then I give up. We must not forget to deal with the issue that is at hand now. You should wake up. You remember when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was captured? People started questioning, just like, including myself, just like Emeka reiterated this morning. How come our leader was held for 8 days and nobody knew about it? Even his wife. I even said even his wife. Nobody travels without telling his loved ones where they are or without contacting them. The first day, the second day, up to 8 days. We were told that DSS is looking into it and they will do something. Have they done anything up till now? Who did Mazi Nnamdi Kanu go to see in Kenya? Have they told us who he is? Why are they hiding such information, thinking that people will just bury him? Now it's going to stop me. I know that very well. I'm going to stop from there. I'm going to stop that one. I'm going to move on. I'm going to move on. Now, the another issue is here now. Let me warn IPOB very well. Let me warn you guys. If you think you can neglect these people in Nigeria, if you neglect them, you are being vulnerable to somebody taking over these people and issuing them order. And whoever that controls that crowd in Nigeria controls them.
Thank you, Ben. These are the kind of things we talk about. We must put our heads together. Those at the US are doing what they're supposed to do. People must understand that these people don't live one place. These people have things they do. They are human as we are. Just because they have taken the decision to serve does not mean they can be expected to do everything in a twinkle of an eye. They are not stationed one place. And blaming. It's not going to solve. I carefully laid it down today. They are thinking. They are working. And we have to respect them. Our people must be very, very judicious when they come to criticize. We are their friends. We are the ones that are under the gun. We are the ones that will think and come up with a solution, not in the media. And that being said, I am beginning to think twice about this radio. Is it helping us? Or is it killing us? Are we using this radio the way it is benefiting us? There are too many of them. Or do we stop this calling? We give the news and stop the callings. Let those that all know what we are doing continue what they are doing. The calling in is to hear your take, and that we consider. But using it in a different way is not productive. And I don't think this is the way to go. This is my mission today. And I'll take this call. And no, the time is gone. That's it. I think South Africa is coming on the air, or one of the air. So, sorry again. We're going to stop it here. Thank you. The Ngwa people will be on the air again tomorrow. Please, when you call, limit your call to three minutes. You know, there are so many people that you can't stay there and talk 10 minutes, 7 minutes, times how many people? You know, you don't have that time. Let's not be selfish with the call. Call and let other people talk. And just be selective, be judicious with your comments, and allow other people to come. So I thank all of you that called in. I might disagree with you. It doesn't mean you know, just when it is suitable, when it